On the outskirts of a small town stood an ancient house, old and abandoned, save for one inhabitant, Unum. She lived alone in this family home that had been passed down through generations. The house, surrounded by dense trees and overgrown vines, stood in an eerie silence. It was isolated, far from the nearest neighbor, and as night fell, the atmosphere grew heavy with fear and mystery. One evening, as Unum sat in her dimly lit room, working late into the night, a sudden tap echoed from the door. At first, she shrugged it off, thinking it was just the wind playing tricks or perhaps her imagination. But then, a second knock came. It was much louder this time, deliberate and insistent. Unum's heart skipped a beat. She wasn't expecting anyone, and the isolation of the house only deepened her unease. Her mind raced as she tried to make sense of the sound. Perhaps it was some animal, or maybe a neighbor, though she knew no one dared come out this late. She gathered her courage and opened the door, her breath hitching in her chest. But to her surprise, there was no one there. The corridor outside was empty, dimly lit by the moonlight filtering through the dust-covered windows. Confused, Unum closed the door and returned to her work, trying to calm her nerves. However, moments later, the knock came again. This time, it was much louder, as if someone was standing just outside her room. The sound sent a chill down her spine.